Exabeam is an AI-driven security operations platform.
Tell me exactly how Exabeam is addressing cybersecurity challenges and the certain problems that we're seeing in today's landscape different from your competitors.
So a lot of technologies in the security operations space, they try to collect as much data as possible, but they don't often have a security orientation or point of view to what they're doing. And so what's different about Exabeam is we're approaching this problem very holistically. We're going to collect data from all the locations that matter to customers, so wherever their users, applications, and data reside, so we can give them the broadest possible picture so that they can effectively detect, investigate, and respond to security incidents.
Earlier this year, Exabeam rolled out new features to address to improve security analyst workflows. Tell me about those new features and what you're rolling out at RSA.
So in February, we released a feature called Threat Center. When we build our products, we think very much about how customers are going to use or interact with the product. So what are the personas? And one of the biggest personas that people who use our product is the investigator. The investigator could be an analyst who's looking at alerts or cases. The whole purpose of Threat Center is to bring that entire experience and workflow into one common place so that all of the data and all of the information that's needed for the investigator is presented and available in a clean and consistent workflow.
Now, is that specifically what you're unveiling at RSA?
We're also going to be introducing a new capability called investigation timelines. And this is building off of something that Exabeam has done since our very beginning, which is the smart timeline concept. So when you're conducting an investigation, one of the most important ways to look at it is in a chronological order. And so we've evolved our smart timelines into a full investigation timeline experience such that anything you can search for, whether it's a user, an asset, a particular IOC, or a device, you can build a chronological timeline around what's happening, when did it happen, what happened before and after it, to make it much easier to understand the behavior or the pattern of what happened during an investigation.
So you were telling me about Threat Center, but talk to me more about Exabeam's Copilot.
Think of it as a helper or an explainer. So when we present an incident or an alert for investigation, we're going to immediately synthesize that into a plain language explanation of what are you looking at on the screen, why is it important, and what you should do about it. So that's the first stage of what we'll be doing around our Copilot, but we expect that experience to continue throughout the product over the coming months.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.